Technology has been the wonderful changes in last 2 decades specifically. And one major technology advance is the Google mapping or the Google tracking. So like we drive or we look at say people, we can track by Google or we can map where they are going, they're not going. And once we put this certain software in their mobile or the iPad, we can track those people movement, where they are going, where they are standing, and how much time they spend where. That also can be mapped. Another interesting technology advancement is the availability of the online or can say mobile reporting of our field staff. Instead of reading physical report, which we used to do even a couple of decades back or maybe 1.5 decades back, people used to send us a report manually by using the carbon copies. We used to go through all the report, filing and all that, and then analysis of these report become a Herculean task. Now because online reporting, things are much more handy with the help of software. And more interestingly, these kind of options or these kind of systems are now available at very affordable prices. So it's not very costly also. In fact, when we compare these things with the money we used to spend on the postal stamp and all that, it's not much of the difference it makes. So when you combine these two technological advancements, you can track the movement of your field staff as they do reporting, or you can say on-spot reporting on their mobile or their iPad. And this technology can be used for the positive reasons also, for tracking or the whereabout the people, including our dear ones also, or anybody say. This is a very positive and new advancement. In fact, a lot of people in our younger generation, they're using this in this way. But the older generation, the first time they have got a feel that now they have got a weapon to track the movement of the people. Something they were missing for decades or something they never had. It's a kind of giving sadistic pleasure. Okay, now I can track the people. Now I can know where you're going, where you're not going, and how much time you're spending where. So this makes these people to threaten the young field force, as now they can see or track their movements. It's like a threatening a country. Like now I have got nuclear weapon, or now I have got long range, ballistic missile, I can hit you. So now I have got some weapon where I can hit you deep, or now I can track you. It's that kind of sadistic pleasure. I'm not sure that using this technology, whether some company has achieved some positive result or no, whether some companies has increased their business by using or no, whether some companies has increased their productivities or efficiency by this, I don't know. But this must have added to their entertainment value, or you can say enjoyment value, or you can say kind of pleasure. The pleasure we may call it sadistic, but yes, that's how it is. But pharma field sales promotion, or you can say personal selling, is a basically B2C operation. It's not a B2B operation. And selling in the B2C operation is always a process, is certainly not the event. In the process of personal selling, where emotions are also involved, this need an environment of trust, or trust between the customer and the salesperson, and trust between the different hierarchies. If the trust level is good, then success of personal selling will be more effective. And if the trust level is poor, then success of personal selling will also be poor. And it's a proven fact that this tracking has badly affected our trust factor in hierarchies, and hence effectiveness on the people on the job also. Which means due to this tracking kind of things, our overall effectiveness has gone down. By tracking, we can ensure or we can check the movement or efficiency part of our field force, whether they have met the customer or not met the customer, whether they have gone there or not gone there, how much time they spent there. But we can't ensure how much effective our field force has been on the work or with the customers by using this device. So where efficiency it can ensure, but effectiveness certainly it hurt. Therefore, in last decade or so, when many companies have used these softwares, I'm not sure about whether they have got their productivities better because of the tracking, but it must have affected the field force effectiveness and overall trust level. So it's always good to have newer technologies, but it is much more important to know these newer technologies how to use it and where to use it and where not to use it. I hope the industry senior managers or industry leaders will rethink on the deployment of such strategies, on the kind of tracking our own people, tracking our field force, where our entire focus should be on increasing their effectiveness, and whether these kind of tools are really increasing their effectiveness or simply giving us a pleasure of the tracking people. I hope this will be useful to the people to think about.